What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. It has been a minute, y'all. It has been a minute since I sat down and really had the time to get a recap out of the way. But today I figured I need to get a recap done, let y'all know what I have been up to, the roller coaster ride that I have been in, trading futures. I was gonna say trading stocks, but trading futures, as well as taking some option plays here in the last couple of weeks. I am still trading. I have not stepped away. I've been trading just about every day. Had been trading the Top Step X accounts last time that I made a video. Got a payout, and during that little transition of waiting on the payout, last week I switched over and I started back trading my Apex PA accounts. So that is what I'm going to discuss today. We're going to look at some trades that I took today. We're going to look at the roller coaster ride that I took last week, and see how we did. So what I'm going to do is, let me get it pulled up. I'm going to bring up my PA account going back from April 9th until today, and let y'all see what it looks like. We'll look at the trades that we took during that time, and then I'm gonna just recap a couple of trades that I took today. So let's go ahead, let's switch it on over. This is the summary for my PA account with Apex. We're going back to April 9th till April 16th. Showing a net profit of $700. We made 1,053 long. We gave back 352 short. We're trading at a 68% profitability. 100 winning trades, 47 losing trades during that time. Average winning trade 27, average losing trade 45. So we're making less than 1-to-1 right there. Largest winning trade 230, largest losing trade 125. So this was decent, but wait till I flip over and I hit this trades tab, and you will see why I say it was a roller coaster, y'all. So during that time frame, I started trading it on April 10th. No trades on April 9th, but started off small red, got back green, small red, decent little average green. That's at 8:41 in the morning on the 10th. And then looks what happened, y'all. I just went on a losing spree. Nothing but red trades. I got caught in what I like to call spiraling. People will say that they go tilt. I spiral out of control, like a plane that has lost control and just spirals down to earth. That is what I did April 10th, to the tune of, let's keep going. Actually, where we at? April 10th, $1,200. I closed out the day down $1,200. Now this is a $50,000 PA account. April 11th, we open up again, little small greens, small reds. We could deal with that. And then we catch a run of small greens. Big hole to dig out of, though. These little $25 trades not going to make a difference. We keep on going, little small loss through here. Get back on the horse. Basically flat trades, just barely making commissions. Couple of nice little trades coming through there. And now we close out the 11th, and I've dug back about $500 on the 11th. Then we go into the 12th. Couple of small reds, decent greens, small one, small red one, decent greens, small reds. Then we take a decent sized red, and then we back on the greens for a minute, back on the greens. Let's keep going. April 12th, we closed that one out. Now we're only down $200, y'all. So just little small trades, not trying to make it all back in one trade, and have ate up a huge chunk of what we were down. April 15th, which was yesterday, we start off small red, catch a nice little run of greens, and guess what? We are back green during this trading time. Let's keep going. And notice on the 15th, didn't really take that many trades. We started off with the one red trade, nice few banging trades, and we close out and we're up 285 on the day when we finished out yesterday. And then this morning, we start off green, and we don't take no red trades, y'all. I didn't even know that. Don't take any red trades. And now we're up $700. That was like a $2,200 swing from being down. From being down at the most, we were down $1,400. We were down $1,400, y'all. So I'm showing this just to show those people that's out there trading like eval accounts and PA accounts. Don't let that big red number make you think that you're done, because that right there should show that you could just whittle your way back to a green account. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm pulling up what we did today. Did 415.50 today. I'm gonna bring this over. We'll look at, and I traded a couple of NQs, and I traded a couple of MNQs, but got the NQ chart open right here this morning. What I try to do every morning, and I get a little lackish sometimes and not do it, and I'll take a trade and then I'll find the trend line. But lately, y'all, I have been trading these trend lines, and they have been paying. That's kind of how you see I got back green in the last couple of days, just trading those trend lines. And I usually draw these trend lines off of the 5 minute and off of the 2 minute, or I'm sorry, off of the 1 minute. So if you look, that was basically the trend line that I had drawn this morning. And these were the trades that I took. So on this one, I call this an intermediate level that's in between the big channel. I took a short right here looking for this to fail and come back down before it would break it. And it pushed back down a little bit, got my stop into like break even territory. Came back up, stopped me out. Good stop though, because the overall trend is higher. So this was a bad, I won't say bad, but this is like a scalper's mentality type trade. So breaks back up over. I go long when it breaks this candle. I'm looking for this to push on up to the top of this channel, and it doesn't. So I get my stop again to break even. Let's look at this over on the tick chart, and it may kind of explain it a little bit better. So there you can kind of see, even on the tick chart, you really see this first trade, the thought process behind the short. It had come up, it had tapped it on the tick chart, came back down, broke this price level, and I was looking for this to push on back down. And when it didn't, put my stop to break even, get stopped out for a small green. This comes back up, and now I'm looking for this to break this intermediate level and go higher. I want to see this break and try to make that move back up. It pushes up a little bit. How many points was that? So we entered at about 905. This went up to 911. So 6 points. This was an NQ. That would have been $120, but it was up $12 with an MNQ. Came back down, stopped out. Good stop out for break even, making a couple of bucks. And then we see it does roll on over. Let's keep on scrolling. And if you look on the 1 minute chart, and this is where like different time frames will give you different pictures. I'm getting in on this trade and the tick chart is still red and we're below this trend line. But on the 1 minute chart, never flipped back red. And we're getting in as it's holding this price action level and we're bouncing off of this trend line. And this one, I really want to see this back up to this intermediate area, but I kind of start chasing my stop a little too tight, y'all. Because look at this, makes the move up, this pulls back. My stop should have been about right here. That's where my stop should have been at, just below the tick chart trend line. I would not have stopped out. It would have kept me in the trade. And you see, I got out of one of them here because I was in two. I held the one to see if we can get this push up higher, kind of rolls on over, and I stopped back out, basically making just a few more dollars than I made off of this first one. Stops me out and it rolls over. Literally just rolls over. Excuse me. Don't take any more trades on MNQ. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to flip the charts over to NQ real quick. We'll look at the trades on NQ. With NQ, I don't really be having my charts marked out. I'm kind of just using what the levels look like on the MNQ charts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a quick trend line off of the 1 minute chart. Let's see. I'll go out about right here. Actually, no, we'll draw it from right here. So I'm gonna show you how I would draw my trend line. Let's click trend channel. And I'm getting in, I'm coming and sitting down about right here. So I'm gonna be looking for areas where we're in a trend and multiple areas are touching. So I'm gonna start it here. I'm gonna come through here because like I said, I'm at the desk. So I see this area on the chart and that's where it's gonna be. I'm gonna extend it out. Then I'm gonna come on this side, come on the upper side, and I'll come back down to that point right there. I'll probably tighten that up just a little bit because again, I want multiple wicks touching. So we get this wick, that wick through there, that through there, and there. So now, like before I would have took any trades, that's the picture that I'm looking at when I sit down. Again, I'm not going to count this extreme. This here, I'm looking at as this is kind of breaking out of the channel. This gets back in the channel. I always say if it breaks out of the channel and it gets back in, the next move is going to be kind of explosive. So that's where we're at. Let's go ahead. Let's come on over to the tick chart, which is what I'm usually using to get in and out of my trades. And let's look at it. Scroll it on up. And look, there's my first trade. And NQ, y'all, I am extremely scalpish. When I say extremely scalpish, Soon as this thing goes up $100, I'm probably locking in 50. The reason I do that, it should be obvious if you look at that trade summary. Other than me just going on tilt and spiraling out of control, if I keep those stops tight and I just take the quick little pops, we're good. So first trade of the morning, I go long as this is breaking over previous day's close. Very tight stop. My stop about right there. Let's look at the points. 877. My stop is about 71 because I don't want to see this come back outside of the channel. Makes this quick little pop up. 77. I'm out at 81. That's 4 points. That's $80. Don't look like much, I know, but that's $80. This thing comes up, pulls back. This was the right entry. but I was like in the Discord posting something, so I missed this one. But this was the right one, because again, and this is so pretty, y'all. Entry, that candle right there is the stop. So let's say in at 79, stop 73, 6 points. And now you can trade this thing all the way up. Such a beautiful move. But I missed that. Comes up to the top. Now you saw where I drew the channel at, right? I used the 1 minute chart to draw this channel. Perfect rejection. Comes down to this price action level. I missed this initial move and I go short right here. I take this short right here. This does make a nice pop down. I get my stop into profit, break even, and you see it comes back up, stops me out. These moves going this way are short-lived. Scalps, quick scalp moves. This is the right side of the trade. Like when you hear people say get on the right side, this is an uptrend. This is the right side. I was just looking for a quick pop right there. Really should have been getting in up here though. And could have put the stop up around here, but missed it. Made maybe a few dollars, made my commissions. But this comes up, kind of rejects this area. And I called this in the Discord when we were kind of, I'll say we, it was me mainly this morning, kind of chatting to myself, just posting notes. Look at that nice flush down. Let's bring this on over. Let's keep going, because you'll kind of see on this chart, it looks like I'm kind of buying in no man's land. But I took this trade because this had come down and found support off of previous day's close. Again, I'm very, very, very late to the party. Good entry right there, 79. Stop is going to be 74. That's 5 points. But I missed, let's see, 79. I'm in at 85. I missed 6 points. I missed $120 where I got in at. This thing makes a nice pop up. I get my stop chasing tight, comes back, tags me, and then look at what that thing does. It makes the move that I thought it would make. So missed that. This comes back down. Now we are out of this up channel. And now watch what I'll do. Just based on what we're looking at right there, I'm going to draw a trend line. I'm going to use that level there. I'm going to come through here where these points are touching. I'll bring this on the backside. Right there is good. And now this is going to be like a new down channel because we got a lower high right there. So I go long right here. Again, reason for the long, trying to see this push up off of previous day's close, which it does, comes up to this, pushes back down. I take a short, and let's look at it over here on the tick chart. I go short with my first one right there. This kind of comes back up, pushes all the way up, starts pushing back down, and I take another one right here. And then I just trade this down. Nice move. What's the points on that? So from 890 down to 83, 7 points, $140 on that trade. 86, 82, 84. So 2 points, 40. Let's see if those numbers are right. Let's go look at these last couple of trades. Made 130 on the first one, made 40 on the second one. So pretty good with my numbers. And then I say I'm done trading after this right here. And I'm out in my shop, so I don't see any of this. I come inside to make me a cup of noodles, and I look at the chart, and I take a trade. And let's see what it looks like. So let's see. Like, let's say I came in, and that was my picture right there. You already know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna click my trend channel. I'm gonna draw a line from there to there. I'm gonna come up here on the top side. I'm gonna probably use that right there. And that's what my picture was. Let's see what where I get in on my trades at. So this comes up, pushes back down, catching kind of Where did we get in? Actually, nope. Let's go over here. 1 minute chart, you only see like I'm in and out on the same candle. Let's see on the tick chart how many candles it actually is, though. It's probably going to be about 5 candles. I'm going to assume about 5 candles. No, it's only a couple of candles. But look at what it does on the tick chart. Comes up, pushes back, comes up, rejects that line. You saw how I drew it on the trend line on the 1 minute. Comes up, kind of sets the lower high, lower low, lower high, get the color change. We get down below this price action level. I get in, target previous day's close. But again, this trade, and I mentioned it in the Discord when I was talking to Vega, because both of us were done this morning. He's been killing it early pre-market. I've been killing it fairly early pre-market. So we both had said we weren't taking any trades. I took this trade. Once it got green, stop is right behind it. I'm not giving back no money. I was trying to make about 50 bucks. This thing, I closed out, I made 35. But look at what it does. Comes down, previous day's close, perfect wick off of it, pushes up, comes back down, kind of wicks you out, and then off to the races. And just kind of work that area. But now let's take a look at it and see what it's doing. Yep, there's the lower part of that channel. Comes up to the top part of the channel, breaks it. You get the break, the retest fails, comes back down to previous day's close. You get a break, you get a retest, it breaks that low. So this should go back down, but it doesn't. Look at that, how that held right there. That held good. And back off to the races. Back off to the races. We get back in the channel, get a break, fail, break, and just let's come over, look at it on the 1 minute. Look at that rejection there, man. Wicked fail. This is why I say I'm done in the market now, because it's fairly chop. It's chop coming through there. It's not giving you any clean higher high, higher lows. And if I back this out, what can you do with that? This had to have been news related, right? At 12 o'clock, tanks the market out, pushes it back up off of VWAP, previous day's close. And now we just kind of chopping around in this little price area. Look at it on the 5 minute. Same thing. Maybe you can get back up to 930. Probably going to push it back down. But I'm going to go ahead. I am going to wrap this one up. I got to go work for somebody at the airport here in a minute. So I need to go out in my shop, make sure that I shut all my machines down. Just noticed I got my my different world kind of glasses on. I can't remember. What was my man name? Wayne? Is that his name? But yeah, I got my regular reading glasses on because I don't wear glasses, but I need them when I'm looking at this screen. And these are like 1.5s. And then when I need to use, or when I need to thread the needles, I'll flip these down, and these are like +3s. And they make the eye of the needle super big, so it makes it easy for me to thread a needle. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing, y'all. Over 1,000 subs. Y'all are the winners. Y'all are the real winners. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get back into making content. Lately, I had been trying to stay on top of orders in my shop because I'm trying to scale my business up. We can scale trading up. I'm trying to scale my business up now as well. So been focusing on making sure that I'm getting those orders out in a timely fashion. So I'm trying to balance everything out because, like I said, I'm still trading. The plan, go ahead, continue to trade this Apex PA account. 10 days so that I can get a payout. And then once I have done that in the Apex, I'll switch back over to Top Step X, work on 5 days in that account, get a payout, and just flip-flopping it back and forth so that we can make some money in this market. That's the most important thing. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. We will be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.